In the Jane's Addiction song "Classic Girl" that was always, in that song, he says, I mentioned this before, but he says something like, "And they may say that those were the days, but in many ways, to us, these are the days." And I kind of felt that in this song. That's me saying that this moment is carpe diem, that kind of thing. Anyway, so this is that. Everybody, good evening. Thanks for joining. I've got a handful more songs I'm going to play. I don't know. I made a list of like 10. I don't know how many of those I'll get to, but try to get to some. Thanks for joining. I just really wanted to come on, play a few songs, hang out, say hi again, say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody out there, and say I hope to see you all join us at the upcoming So Long Astoria reunion shows in LA and Anaheim in April 7th and 8th of April of 2023. God, I said April twice. My brain doesn't work sometimes. Anyway, let's carry it on. We're going to actually play the entire So Long Astoria album, like we did on the 10th anniversary tour. But since it's only 2 shows, we're going to make them extra special. And we're also going to play a set of a bunch of older songs too. And maybe a couple new ones. You never know. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to do One Off Indus Forever. This is one of my favorite songs, if not one of my, probably my favorite older song. So much so that we re-recorded it. And how we would play it live in our live set. So this is a song about a few really, really deep things. One, I grew up most of my life as an only child, but when I was 13 years old, I came home from school and my mom and dad told me to sit down, and I was like, oh shit, what did I do? It's like the immediate thing. When you're a kid of that age, you just go to like the dark place. They're like, oh my God, did I fucking light something on fire? What did I do? You know, but then, you know, they were like, hey, before you were born, you had a sibling we put up for adoption. And I was literally, my response was like, are you serious? But much later in my life, my mom, I was in Vienna, Austria, and my mom called me, and, you know, we never talked about it again after that date, because it was one of those things where, like, out of respect to her and how I knew that must have been a really hard decision for her, I just never brought it up again, because I was like, you know, I don't want to bring all these feelings to the surface for her, and if, you know, something that's meant to happen, it'll happen. I did look for her a couple times, but it, you know, it was just kind of a futile thing. So she found us, and my mom, you know, I was in Austria, and my mom was like, hey, are you sitting down? And I'm like, oh shit, are you sick? Like, again, my mind goes to the dark place. She's like, you want to talk to your sister? And I swear to God, I almost fucking passed out. But anyway, so yeah, I got to meet my sister for the first time in 2019. She came out to our show in Indianapolis, and really cool. And the strange thing is, somehow in this weird serendipitous universe we have, her name ended up being Christy with a K. So how fucking weird is that? And my daughter, her middle name is Christine with a K. So that's just like the most insane coincidence ever. Anyway, so that long rambling story, this song is called Fast Times at Dropout High. It's about that and some other darker things. All right, goes like this. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate all of you being here. Sorry, that G is out of tune. All right, here we go. Alone at last, just nostalgia and we were sure to have a blast. For you it was just another Sunday in a small Indiana. I went by the place where you and I wrote our names in wet cement, and for a moment remembered how it felt to have no one understand that there's this dream, they're not part of it. How soon we all fall again. The house was gone, but the piano lingered on, and so does the fire that burned it to the ground. You can take away all of my rights to see the day. You can't take away my love for the day. And there's that time that you took me aside and said I was not your than the ones I had when I was young, alone again. You and I, nostalgia wave goodbye. I think it's time for me to go. Thank you very much, everybody. Good evening. I'm going to do a handful more. Thanks for being here. Still my one vice, Coke Zero. Yes. Anyway, anything you want to hear? Greetings, Germany. You're up late. Thanks for joining us at this very late. What time is it in Germany right now? I see it's 7 here, so it's like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Is that right? Off the top of my head, I'm at least somewhere in the realm, right? Or maybe you're getting up early. Right. Oh, that's really cool. Thanks for sharing all the stories about finding siblings and parents and things. It's really awesome. It's weird how, life can sometimes bring us around full circle like that. Yeah. Somebody asked if my sister looks like me. She looks a lot like my mother, and I look like my mother. So I think we kind of look a lot like each other. Didn't look like my dad too much, but definitely me and my mom and my sister looked alike. What else? Let's see here. So yeah, I've been talking about it. If anyone's just joining, we got these So Long Astoria reunion shows coming up April 7th and 8th in Los Angeles and Anaheim, California at the House of Blues and the Wiltern. Got a lot of great bands joining, still some we're going to be announcing, so please come out and join us. And hope you can be there. Let's see. Let's play another old one. Someone asked for San Dimas. I didn't write this on my list, but I'll play this. What's everybody up to tonight? Everybody having a good holiday season so far? We're going to see a lot of people in the Midwest of the U.S. are about to get slammed with a lot of snow and cold weather and things, so I hope everybody stays safe out there. If you're driving, be careful. And yeah. I have driven many a tour in bad snowstorms. For some reason, I chose to tour across Western Canada in the middle of January one time, and it was minus 30 temperature, not wind chill. It was the most ridiculous temperature I've ever been in. And I took Gracie, my old Frenchie, with me, and I have this photo of her just hating life. She's going it's really funny. But anyway, Petunia, my French Bulldog, is sitting right over there. She just sits and listens. She heard her name and her ears perked up. All right, so this is San Dimas. This was just written about moving to California when I was 19, and just about a really good weekend I had hanging with my buddy Marco, 72, and yeah, just it's like a bunch of scattered thoughts in one song. Like part of it's about meeting somebody that weekend. Another, I camped out in line to see The Cure's first TV appearance on Jay Leno in Burbank. There's a bunch of really fun things in it. It was just all about a fun weekend. That's it. And the weekend culminated with me trying to go find the high school, the San Dimas High School that was from the Bill and Ted's film. But little did I know at the time, this is pre-internet, that was mostly filmed in Tempe, Arizona, which of course I would learn later because I lived in Arizona for a while. But at the time I didn't know this. So searching for a high school that we know didn't exist. That was it. I remember going into a gas station, and this guy was just swearing up and down that, no, there's no San Dimas High School. And I'm like, you're out of your mind. There's got to be a high school for this city. But of course there's a high school, but it's not the one from the film. All right, with that said, here is the song. And it goes like this. I wonder how many times I've played this song in my life. A lot. I still like playing it. It's fun. 1, 2, 1, 2, X, Last night I had a dream that we went to Disneyland, went on all the rides, didn't have to wait in line. I drove you to your house where we stared up at the stars. I listened to your heartbeat as I held you in my arms. Hung out at the rainbow where we drank till that past two. Nothing could go wrong anytime we are with you. Like crashing a hotel room leading up to that first kiss. I'm searching for a high school that we know didn't exist. These are the things that make me free. I feel like I'm stuck in Stand By Me. This night was too good to be true. Today I woke up alone, wishing you were here with me. I wanted to be something that we probably never be. The day you called me up, said you'd see me at our show. Now I'm stuck debating if I even want to go. Petunia, don't you understand that what I say is true? I just want you to know I have a major crush on you. I drove you to Las Vegas, do the things you wanna do. I even have descendants that I kid I sold to you. I only wish that this could be your boyfriend and go out with me. I swear I'd treat you like a queen. A queen. Hey, thank you very much. Hey. You missed Kalora, Mike, and Chris Snap. Well, you don't have to miss them too long because we're playing 2 shows in April and May. No, April and May. My brain. April 7th and 8th of 2023. So come out, hang out, come see us. Yes, and I'm sure at some point we will play more shows too. Yes. Dustin and I, that's what I was responding to that. But for the So Long a Story thing, right now, the only shows are those 2. I'm going to do a handful more. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe like 3 more. I'm going to do one I wrote for my great-grandmother. What's up, Mike? Mike Davenport's here in the live stream right now. Everybody say hi, Mike. Give him a warm welcome. Come and say hi to him when we're playing the show. But don't get too close. We got 2 shows. If you give him COVID, we might have to miss the second one. That would suck. Just fucking around. How about this song I wrote about my great-grandmother in tribute to her, and it was titled From the Day She Passed Away. It's kind of one of those things I wrote about how she was one of the only people I knew in my life that at the time was just really at peace with knowing that her time on this planet had come, and that she knew one day she was going to, part from this earth. And I just remember thinking how profound that was, and how I just wondered if I would ever be able to come to terms with that. Like, I really want to live to be at least 93. Yeah, hopefully I will. That'd be really great. So this song goes out to my great-grandmother, Gladys. She's a really wonderful lady, and miss her a lot. Yeah. And it's called 12-15-10, which was the anniversary of that date was only last week. It's one of those things, after so many days have passed, when we've lost these people that we care about, it's like it starts to become a thing where you're like, oh shit, that's today, or yeah. So celebrate those people while they're alive too, because it's always life is really short, and this is that. We'll do a couple more old ones after this. All right, this is a really loud belter, so hopefully my neighbors don't get angry at me. There's no way to sing this song quietly. We leave the television blaring to create the illusion that our lives are not vacant. but still our hearts are so shattered. We are all speeding with no destination, an imaginary prize until we sadly falter. Hollow children sputtering out. From birthing to failure, we march on forever. We are only as strong as the mark that we left behind. Whoa, it was a cold, cold day in December. Your hands were folded, your heart was silent. What was it for you? How could I possibly stay here without you? You were young, so waiting for heaven. And how did it finally come for you? I know this much is true. There'll never be another one like you. Hollow children sputtering out. From birth into failure, we march on forever. We are only as strong as the mark we left. God, are you really listening? If this is only a test, this is only a test. I feel like I'm failing, yeah. God, are you really listening? If this is only a test, this is only a test. I feel like I'm failing you. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm gonna do 2 more before I get evicted. No, I won't, because my downstairs neighbor plays terrible house music sometimes, and it's much louder than my shouting, because the bass just goes boom, 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 boom. You know that thing? I stayed in Romania for like a month or so once, and me and our bass player Brian, we joked that the neighbor, his internet download, it was really slow internet, so he'd be like, his song downloaded this week. It was like 1 song a week, and it would always sound like the same song. So every time it would play, we'd always be like, he must have got the new download. It's true. Yeah, it was funny. It was a trip traveling around Romania. Eastern Europe as a whole is always really, cool place, but intense. All right, let's see here. What do you want to hear? What are the last 2? Again, thanks for joining. We got these 2 shows. That's really all I wanted to talk about. Play some songs, say hi, wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all that. No plans of touring, so if you're hoping for that, that's not happening. Sorry. We all have like lives and other obligations, and we'd love to come to you everywhere, all over the world, but just 2 shows right now. So 2023, that's all she wrote. We do have a When We Were Young Fest, some other stuff. But that's not the So Long Astoria lineup for that. Just these 2 shows will be celebrating the So Long Astoria record, because everybody have other things going on and we won't be able to get together any other time next year. But who knows? 2024, we'll see what happens. But for now, we're going to celebrate the 20th, and it'll be great. And there'll be some more cool bands announced. And I'll mention, if you needed a last-minute gift for the holidays, my link is in the bio. You can have me do a cameo. I play a song for you in my cameo. I will dedicate it to somebody, and I'll make sure to get them out before Christmas. So feel free to go to that after I'm done if you want to do that. They're pretty reasonable and fun, and I'll record some funny messages for somebody. All right. Let's see here. What am I going to play? I'll do 1 more off In This Forever, and maybe 1 more off So Long Astoria to end it. So, hell yeah. But yeah. So, everybody going to watch some holiday movies this week? Is that the plan? Get in fights with your relatives? What else? What else do we do around the holidays? I'm sure you eat a lot, right? Eat some good foods. Hopefully. My weirdest Christmas ever, I had to come to LA to pick up pick up visas for China when we were going to play in China, and the Chinese consulate said on the website that it was open Christmas Eve, but it wasn't. I got there and it just said close, with no tents. It just close on the door. I'm like, well, that fucking sucks. I slept in my van outside the consulate so I'd be first in line, freezing and close. So I was like, well, what do I do? I was in LA, so I was like, all right, what do I do? So I spent Christmas Eve in San Pedro with D. Boone from the Minutemen and Charles Bukowski at the graveyard where they're both buried. So that was one of the more interesting Christmas Eve. And I think I went to Mexico and I just ate some killer food, and then I came back home. Anyway, so let's see here. How about this one? I like playing this one because it's kind of like a twangy, folky song. I always loved Stubblefield from Lucero coined the term. He said, oh, that's one of them y'alternative songs. And I thought that was cool. So I've always stole that. I thought it was fun. So yeah. And Drag the River's pedal steel player played pedal steel on this. Their old Zach Boddicker. That was really cool. So this is called Song for a Mixtape. It's about making mixes for people, which is a fun thing to do. Or you can send people a song every day instead of just making them a mix, like, you know, at one song a day kind of thing. That's cool too. I think I remember this one. I'm gonna consort my cheat sheet here just in case. I played this on the tour with Lit and Hoobastank one night. That was fun. There's some cool venues. Got to play the oldest, what was it, like the oldest honky tonk in all of Texas, second oldest in all of Texas. That was really cool. And in Sally, it was closing down. It was like we were one of the last shows to ever play there. Hope we didn't jinx it, but it was pretty cool, pretty fun. Come on, be in tune, guitar. There's a bunch of people out there. All right, almost there. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, there we go. All right, a hymn. I made you a mixtape, decorated it with lots of stars. It had all my favorite songs. There was Jawbreaker and Mineral, Bill Costello and My Descendants. Till I even put one of ours on it. Falling for you was the easy thing to do. If only somehow I could make you hang around. I made you a mixtape, say exactly how I feel inside, and hope you feel it too. These are the songs that make me smile, cry myself to sleep at night when I'm lying without you. I love you more than I've ever loved anyone before. Silly girl, I'm begging you. All of these songs, they remind me of you. I hope that you like this song. Did you ever listen to the words in melody? Do you feel the pain inside, the way that it hurts me? When you're in your room at night, I hope you're singing along. And make me a tape of your favorite songs. Hey, thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to do one more. Yes, Petunia, may I help you? Did you want to be on camera? Is that what it is? Come here. She walked over here, so I got to she wants to be here on the camera. Oh, pick up a dog with one hand. It's fun. It's an easy way to get a hernia. You can hear her snorting from the side of the camera, can't you? Hi. Say hi to everybody. Okay, I gotta put you down. Unless you want to play this one. You want to play this one? You're pretty good. I love you too. Okay. Oh yeah, this is from a place called Spark Paws. They're really cool. They make really good dog hoodies and human hoodies. They make matching ones so you can look silly with your dog. All right, last one. Thanks again for joining. Again, there's a link in the bio if you want to tip or book a cameo, or you can go to the link and find out information about the upcoming shows. It's the ticket links for the 2 So Long Astoria reunion shows are on the Ataris Facebook, where I would have also live streamed tonight, but it wasn't working. So fuck you, Zuckerberg. Cool. Last one. You pick it. What do you want to hear? What's the last one? Let's see what gets the unanimous vote. Because I've got a bunch more listed here, but sometimes I just want to play what you want to hear. Other times I like to be selfish and just play what I want to play, but I did that enough tonight, so we'll let you pick the last one. See, Sad Song, Hotelier, 8 of 9. I had a couple of those on my list. Those three were on my list, but again, I wasn't planning on playing all of them because it's almost been an hour and I don't want to have angry neighbors knocking at my door. Let's see. I've got 2 votes. My Hotelier. I like that one. Let me tune. Just while you're doing this, I'm going to tune my guitar. Takeoffs and landings? Yeah, I could do that one. It's fun. Funny thing, I used to never play that acoustic because I played it one time for John Calora. He was like, "Hey, I've got a friend here. Will you play that song for them?" I'm like, "Sure." And then I just never played it on acoustic guitar, and it didn't work. And he was like, "Yeah, never play that again." But then later I kind of worked out the proper tuning for it, and then I realized like, oh, I just didn't really have the correct open tuning for it. So Long Astoria, Takeoffs and Landings is getting the winning votes so far. I'll let you have a couple more go arounds, and then I'll be ready to play some music. Don't vote twice, that's cheating. I keep looking out there to see if anyone's coming and be like, "Stop playing." See if there's anything else on my list. Nah. Sorry, Brandy, not tonight. Another time. Let's see. I owe you. Nah. Hotelier. So far it's like neck and neck. Takeoffs or my Hotelier. How about this? How about I'll do both of those? We'll end it with. I'll do my Hotelier and then we'll end it with Takeoffs and Landings. Is that cool? I would do So Long Astoria, but it's another belter, and I don't want to piss my neighbors off. It's super. Yeah, probably the neighbors would get mad. But let's do Hotelier, and then we'll end it with Takeoffs and Landings because it's probably the favorite of the 2. But majority rules tonight. But hopefully I'll come back on in the near future and do another one of these sporadically. So thanks for joining, and hopefully next time Facebook will work, and I'll play. On Facebook and Instagram, because strangely Facebook is still always the bigger of the audience, but I think Instagram seems to have more people from all around the world, which is cool. Very diverse. Get a lot of people from South America and stuff, and Brazil on Instagram, whereas Facebook, I think that most of those people hate Facebook like we all do. Okay. This is based off of this book. Here, I'll show you the book. This is my copy of Douglas Copeland's Life After God. It's a really good book by the author from Vancouver. I've had this, our old roadie Mark gave me this years ago, and I've had it for a long time. It's really beat to shit, but I think Copeland signed it when I went and saw him do a signing. But he's really nice and really sweet guy. But anyway, there's a chapter in that book where he talks about how, what if we could all live life having had the worst happen to us already, like, and there was nothing left to fear. There's this part of the one chapter where they're all kind of writing like to their former selves after the worst has happened, about like, you know, looking back on their life after the inevitable that they feared their whole life is no longer there as a fear. And I really liked that. That was a really kind of profound thing. So some of it is that, and some of it is like just that uncomfortable silence you feel when you're in a relationship with somebody and you just know that you don't really have anything in common, and you're either together out of like convenience or just because one or the other are afraid to like let go. So some of that and some of the other. And listen to the tune, I will play it for you. Thank you for listening. Close enough. I have not played this in a while, so let me get the cheat sheet. Even though I played, some songs are muscle memory, you know, you play them a million times, but for some reason, then mid-song, you forget, you're like, what is the lyric? This might be one of those. Here we go. Saw the stars fall from the sky, watched the taillights fade away, as the sun began to witness day to day. Drove 500,000 miles to find a world unlike my own, and now middle of nowhere seems like my own. Oh no, yet fearing nothing but ourselves could be scarier than any crowded room. I'm more alone with you than when I'm by myself. Another night stuck on the vine, another low-lit memory, where time will slowly have its way with me. We live our lives to expect the worst, and once it happens, what is left? We will never have to be surprised again. Just you and me, not saying much of anything. Sometimes can mean more than 1,000 words. Goodbye, farewell to this fucked up world that was my former self. We never seem to have the time until we wasted it all. Gone, goodbye. We think and think alike. It's till we somehow waste our lives. Then one day we've all gone, we threw it all away. So baby, hold on to me, 'cause whatever will be, will be. I'm glad you were a part of my hotel, yeah. Little Eddie Money at the end always. That thing started because when I do that major minor, oh sorry, can't play guitar. I would always think of Baby Hold On to Me because it's anyway. Last one. Thank you very much. This is called Takeoffs and Landings, and I appreciate all of you coming out, hanging out tonight, coming out in your own home. Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Petunia? Anything else you want to tell the people? She's just staring at me. This is what she does. She just wants to like stand and just lock eyes. Like it's that Rockwell song. I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's her. Always. No matter where I go, she's there just locking eyes. I think she's plotting to kill me in my sleep. That's what it is. Antifreeze. All right. So this is just about one night that I went out to LAX airport with this cool little transistor radio I had that had an airplane band on it, and I just went out there and listened to planes communicate with the control tower, and recorded it, sampled it, put it in this song, and just about, you know, how kind of the feeling I talk about it in this diary, about how just feeling free and like, you know, feeling of like, let's just go somewhere spontaneously, and yeah, it's a lot of that, I guess. Like, the journey is better than the destination. That's what I was trying to get at. Usually. Not always. All right. Thanks again, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Morning, evening, wherever you are, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. What'd you say? Love your pumpkin plant. Oh, I have about 35 plants. There's a bunch more that I just got right there that I've yet to find a home for around my space, but yeah, about 35. Some really awesome rare cactus. I tell you, I'll finish this and I'll show you some of my plants if you really want to see. That's how happy I am with a plant dad. Yes, Petunia. Do you need something? I took you out before the live stream specifically. Food. Oh, you want your skunk? Is that what it is? She has a skunk toy that's right behind me in this thing. You want to see something funny? You want your skunk? Here, hold on. I'll show you. This is what she does. Want your skunk? Get your skunk! Get your skunk! See, she does bark when you say the word. Get your skunk! Get it? There it is. And there she goes. Well, you gotta get it. Take it out of where I'm standing. Get your skunk. There you go. Don't take it back in your house, weirdo. You gotta get out of your house, Petunia. I'm gonna play. Take it. Here, I'm gonna grab it and throw it over there. Give me a second. This thing. If you see her, she is down there like jumping for it. All right, now take it over there, Petunia. I gotta play a song for these people. They're gonna get weird. Oh, oh. All right. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. Something's weird. There we go. Coldest of January nights, we drive out past the runway and watch the planes go flying by. The runway lights are the deepest blue, like the colors of your eyes. So close them tight and kiss me one last time. You could go anywhere right now. Where would you go? And would you miss me? You get there. There's no place that I would rather be. Please don't let me go falling from the sky. Fasten seatbelts on, just needs to go up. If only you could be right here by my side. Oh, and it seems so far from it. Passport customs carrying on. Remember to shut off all of your electronic devices. She's got her skunk on the tripod, so if you see it shaking, that's literally her playing with it right there. Fellas, oh, wrong chord. Fellas, fell asleep on Tuesday, won't go Monday afternoon. I slept back through your international daylight. You could go anywhere right now. Where would you go? And would you miss me when you get there? There's no place that I would rather be. Please don't let me go falling from the sky. Fasten seatbelts, I just need to go well. Though you could be right here by my side. Oh, would it seem so far from there? Please don't let me go falling from the sky. left side that makes you go. Well, if only you could be running by my side. Oh, would it seem so far from there? Woo! Petunia, the poor people think we're having an earthquake here because you got your hand on the tripod. Watch this. If I put my hand down like that, you can hear her. She starts getting freaky. All right, thanks everybody. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. Hope to see you at the shows in Anaheim and LA in April 7th and 8th of 2023. And really appreciate everybody hanging out, listening to the songs. What are you so grumpy about? Yeah, I told you I'd show you some plants real quick, so I'm going to do that. So this is my book collection, and I got a couple cool rare cactus here. There's this one. This is really awesome. And then there's this one. It's kind of dark. I can't really see this guy. This one here. Hold on, we gotta turn the light on here. Zoom out. A bunch of plants there. Anyway, yeah, plants everywhere. That's just a few of them. Anyway, have a great evening. See you later. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and take care. Bye-bye.